Hello, everybody. We're here at 1057 Walnut Street, and I'm here with the owner, Sean Cobb, of the Elbow Room. So, tell us a little bit about how you became the owner, a little bit about your history.
Well, I started working here in 1989 as a bartender. I worked for 26 years before I took over finally, which was a natural transition. I really liked the establishment, I liked the business, I liked the people, and the people I worked with. So to me, it was a no-brainer to buy, and hopefully I can retire from here.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about why this profession. What is it about, the business, the bar business, the restaurant business that you enjoy the most?
I like the people. First of all, when I started, I was young. I liked the money. And when I came up here in 1989, it was a big step for me to go from one place to another, but I did it, and I was very happy. The people here are great. We have no problems here. So the clientele, generation after generation, the people I work with, and now it's just so much fun to be here. That's why I've been here so long.
Nice. So, what was it like when you first started?
It was a big jump because I went from making drinks to taking food orders, and that was just a total different job. And it takes a little while getting used to, especially when you get busy and you keep track of things. But after a while, you get used to it, and that was it. I never wanted to leave.
All right, so this is one that you picked for a question. What are some of the odd requests that you've gotten from people?
We don't get really any odd requests. People like to change up a sandwich here and there, especially the regulars. But if we can do it, we're more than happy to oblige and do it for you. That's not a big deal. So if people want something different, ask. Most of the time, we'll do it. So
Nice. So let me go back a little bit. So before you owned it, how long have you owned it?
I've owned it for a little over 3 years now.
Okay, so prior to that, what did you do?
I bartended for 26 years here. So 26 years behind the bar, and then I stepped out for the last 3 years to be owner.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
And even prior to the 26 years you had, how long has this place been here?
I'm not sure the exact date. I know it's been here since the early 50s, and the bar, and I think before that they said it was like a neighborhood general store type thing. But my parents used to date here, come here when they dated before they got married back in the 50s.
Wow.
And I grew up 2 streets over, so to me, it's a lot of connection here.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you do to encourage your staff?
I threaten to fire them every day on a daily basis. I have to do it. No, I treat them like they want to be treated, like I want to be treated. Treat them decent. Ask them to do things. Don't tell them to do things. That's the way it works. If you treat them nice, they're going to be good employees, and that's worked great for me.
And how many people do you have on staff?
We have 9. We have 9 people on staff, and they do a great job. And
Full-time, part-time, both?
some are part-time, most are full-time.
Nice, nice. What do you love most about where you're at here on Walnut Street here in Elmira?
Well, it's a great section of town. It's a nice neighborhood. Plenty of parking. We have the hospital behind us, so we get a lot of people from the hospital that come in and out when they have relatives that might be admitted and stuff. And overall, people feel comfortable coming here.
Yeah, definitely. As a patron, I am always shocked when I come in the front door. It seems like a little tiny place from the road.
Yeah.
And even when I took a picture this morning from the front, it looks like this little tiny place, and I'm always shocked with how much room you have in here. I mean, how many can you house here at one time?
Well, we can only take 92 people at a time.
That's your fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
That's still a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger than what it looks like outside.
yeah.
For
yeah.
sure. Nice. So you've been a bartender for 26 years and an owner for 3. You want to retire from here, I heard you say.
Yep.
Think 5 years down the road. How long do you think you'll be here, or what do you want to be your future?
My plan is to hopefully retire before I'm 70. I would like to as long as my health stays the way it is and my family, everything. But yeah, I'd love to be able to step away and have somebody else take over the reins when I'm, after I'm 65, between 65 and 70. That's my goal.
Nice, nice.
So-
Well, I think you're going to make it. I actually know Sean. We used to play tennis together years ago, and he's good, and I think that keeps you in pretty good shape as well.
Yeah,
So-
keeping active
And you have an active family, I'm sure, too.
and
right?
for my age, I have young kids that keep me busy.
Yeah, oh yeah. So let's talk a little bit about shopping local. How do you feel about that? What do you think is important about that?
It's very important for people like me. I own the business. I have my family. I employ people in the in locally, but you have to keep that going. You really do. It's great for the community to buy local. Plus it keeps people happy. When people see things like that, people going to local places, they're more flexible. You go to these corporate places and the bottom dollar is all they care about.
Right.
And I like money as much as the next guy, but sometimes it's not that important.
Yeah, well, and the nice thing about your establishment, like others that I'm interviewing, is that you're kind of like a local pub.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of networking that goes on right here in this building. I know.
Yes.
Because everybody knows everybody.
Mhm.
You know so many people, and you
Yeah.
have a great network of people and followers and so forth.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of why I'm really working on the small businesses
Yeah.
to get the name out there, because I think we also have a responsibility to preserve the small businesses in the area.
Yeah.
I mean, the more of them we have, I think the more we maintain the character of Elmira Heights, Horseheads, whatever. So think back and tell me what your most memorable experience here was, maybe.
The most memorable, basically has to do with our regulars. My business is based probably 75 to 80% on regulars that come in here, and it has been generation after generation watching people come in with their 2 or 3-year-old, and now these 2, 3-year-olds are growing up and they're bringing in their 2, 3-year-olds.
Wow.
And this has happened over time, but we've had a lot of memorable things. But that's basically the most memorable for me, is to see things like that happen after people are loyal,
Right.
And they do that. It's really nice.
So here you are, a bar and a restaurant. We haven't talked about the food. Tell us a little bit about what the fare is like, and what you want people to know about what the product is here.
Well, when I started here, it was basically a bar that served food. We're basically wings and burgers. So they're still probably our 2 best sellers.
Oh, I'm sure.
But since I've taken over, I've added things to the menu that I've heard people ask for the last 26 years I bartended. So I had a good idea what I needed to add to my menu to bring it up to date. And that's what I did, and it's been going great. People love it. So I'm happy. For 26 years I've been able to sit back and take notes and put it into action.
It really comes down to satisfied customers and
Yes.
what they feel like when they walk out the door.
Exactly.
The service here, I will say for you, is excellent. I mean,
Yeah.
whether you're stopping in for a drink or you're stopping in with a large group of work people, we've had this whole room before.
Yep.
And I'm just going to say too that I'm going to forgive him, because there used to be a great big picture of Joey Sindelar here, and I loved it. And I was hoping we could actually be in front of it today, but it's no longer here. But instead, what do you have?
I have local pictures of businesses that, through going back to, some of them are from the 1880s, and I went down to the Historical Society and browsed through all their photos for a couple hours. Me and my father did one day.
Wow.
And it was really neat. But I took some of the ones that people could recognize or thought that were very interesting, and I made copies of them and framed them and put them all through the bar.
Wow. Well, I have a huge respect for the Historical Society too.
Yeah.
As a former principal, we took our kids there for years, and they've helped us with some history projects that we had at the school. And as a matter of fact, Monday I'm going to interview the director, Bruce.
Oh, okay.
So that's coming up this coming Monday. So,
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say, Sean, in terms of what you want the public to know about what you do?
No, it's just, this is it. This is between the family life and here, my business, that takes up pretty much everything.
And a little tennis every now and then.
A little tennis, a little golf.
Little golf.
Try
Oh
to.
yeah, and that's the other issue I have with him today, is that he played golf yesterday, and I haven't been out yet, and I didn't know that some of the courses were open. So I will be this weekend if it's not raining. So.
Saturday's going to be 70 almost.
Oh yeah, and it's going to be a great day.
Yes.
So, well, thank you so much. I really
Thank-
appreciate your time.
thank you, Mike.
And good luck with success in the future. And I'm sure that it'll continue to grow.
Oh, I hope so. That's my plan.
All right.
So.